I know you've been very critical in terms of what Governor Evers did, but I want to hear what you would have done, and not even necessarily now, but take us back to the beginning. What would you have done?
Well, the first thing I would have done is consult the Wisconsin Emergency Management Plan, which is about this thick, and any governor knows that this is where you find responses to emergencies in the state of Wisconsin. And COVID was nothing if not an emergency. All of a sudden, countrywide, we were dealing with a healthcare pandemic. And there are responses that we have already planned for, already built in, that encompass not just government, but also the private sector, so that all hands are on deck and involved in the response to an emergency. We saw none of that. Instead, we saw Tony Evers fail in his first step at leadership, where he threw a one-size-fits-all approach across the entire state of Wisconsin, shut down our economy, and in such chose winners and losers. And then when inevitably tens of thousands of people were unemployed, couldn't even be bothered to pick up the phone for people who were desperate for unemployment insurance. And then beyond that, now that we are seeing a recovery and our small businesses across the state are hanging up help wanted signs and asking customers to please be patient, they don't have the workforce, Tony Evers was literally paying people to sit on the sidelines of our economy.
Would there have been a mask mandate under a Walker and Kleefisch administration?
I can't speak for Governor Walker. I can speak for candidate for governor Rebecca Kleefisch, and no, there would have been no mandate. This is a choice between doctors and patients. It is not government's role. However,
but if you're not wearing a mask, doesn't that affect me?
I think this has been so highly politicized, and the spread of fear and shame across the board has been in itself shameful. This is a health care issue.
But doesn't your decision with your doctor affect other people?
I think all decisions can, if they choose, affect other people. But at the end of the day, it is your choice. If you want to get a vaccine, it is also your choice if you want to wear a mask.